Hello everyone, my name's Freebird and today I'll be showing you the new Crossroads Checkpoint in between Muldraugh and West Point. It replaces the old small crossroad area with something a little bit bigger. We have a civilian rail yard over here, have a National Guard outpost here, the main checkpoint itself, a new car dealership, Nolan's used car dealership, a beer barn, a new gas station that also has a truck stop, a little diner, little highway patrol station over here. Uh, the bargain bin close has been moved across the street and made into a two-story building. The spiffos I made so the drive-thru is on the right side of the building instead of the wrong side. And then this little strip club. Not strip club, strip mall. Huh, my bad. Anyway, let's get to it. So first up, we have Nolan's used car. He's got his own little scrapyard in the back. Also has a little trailer for himself to live in, little mechanic shop, work on his cars he's selling. What's the paint? And then west of that, we've got the beer barn. Oh, I think I've already been there the way I'm driving. The idea with the beer barn is people would just pull right in, place their orders, get served from this side, or if they want to park, they can go on into the bar and watch whatever's on the TV, play some pool. Just a huge liquor store, basically. Pull right out, drift around the corner, and get back on the highway, because that's totally a good idea. Except we've got the new little truck stop. It's got 4 gas pumps for normal sized cars. Inside, it's got a little bakery, self-service sodas. It has its own little mechanic bay in the back. And then I go in here, we've got storage for all the goodies. Upstairs, the little break room for the staff. Office for the big boss. Little bathroom here. Nice little spot up here to chill. And if you have the ladder mod, you can go up one more floor. And then we'll zoom right out of here. Here's the truck stop for all you semi-truck drivers. Easy to pull in, pull out, get some gas and go. You got walls on both sides, so if you clear it, it should be safe to actually get gas without getting murdered. You've got a little cafe right here, a little pancake house. It would be locked. No. Little pancake house, kind of cute. Whoa, kind of cute. Kind of reminds me of like a little Denny's or IHOP. So, and then across the street, got a Spiffos with a drive-thru on the driver's side instead of the passenger side. Pull up here, place your order, pull over here, get your order, get back on the road. Not too fancy, it's just Spiffos. Unlike the one at the Muldraugh checkpoint that's militarized, I kept this one kind of simple. I kind of regret it now, honestly. And then going over here, we've got the new car dealership. A little bit bigger, has more spawns than Nolan's. Also has its own mechanic area in the back. Lots of goodies back here for you. And then east of the new car dealership, we have a welding shop for all of you people who never have enough welding material, little rods and such. This should help you with that. Moving on. Got a little strip mall right here. It's got a music store, little grocery store. Definitely not a Blockbusters. Little cafe in the middle. Got a doctor's office. And then got the bargain clothes. The old one felt a little bit too small. I mean, it was pretty big, I'm not gonna lie, but it already had the space to be a two-story, but they kept it as a single floor, so I made mine two-floor and added like a little bargain jewelry. It's got storage in the back, it's got a ladder to the roof. Get out of my way. And down this little road. Yeah, I was definitely at the beer bar. Yeah. We got the highway patrol station. It has a little jail in the basement. It's got an armory. Little medic area, garage in the back. Nothing too fancy. It's basically just a police station. But I don't want to call it a police station because that makes it feel like a town, and it's not a town, it's Crossroads. Don't ask, it's weird. And then over here we have the civilian rail yard. So the idea behind this was the trains would come in, unload, basically be like a, yeah, big words are hard. Distributor. So all these little bays have their own little thing. You don't know what they're going to be until you check them out. Like this one's car parts. This one is electronics. So on and so forth. I don't want to give it away. You can come check it out. The pop here isn't too bad. Really no humans over here for them to eat, so they didn't really gather over here. It's got two ways in. It's got a little office with some bathrooms. It's got two guard shacks on both sides. This road here will lead you to the main vanilla depot. Mod ends like right here at the light post, basically. Back on the road, let's go up to the checkpoint. Before we get to the checkpoint, this parking lot up here is a nice little hotel, motel type thing. Pull in right here, figure out where you're gonna go, get a room, pull on the side. Get a little self-serve breakfast thing. Little video game to keep the kids busy. Upstairs of the office, we've got the owner's sleeping quarters. Oop. And then just a bunch of little hotel rooms. I'll show you one just to get an idea. They're all a little bit different. They'll have about the same amenities though. There's only one staircase to the second floor, and it's right here, besides someone inside. A little laundry room for staff. Big area to spawn semi-trucks and trailers. Normal cars spawn there. Get back on the road. I remember back when these barricades didn't have physics, and I'm so used to driving right through them, and now you can't. Over here we've got a little garden slash hunting slash farming store. And another locked door, because these counters have the ability to spawn hunting guns and stuff. And then just a bunch of farming material. And here's the checkpoint. They were having cars come in single file. No one from West Point was allowed to go into Muldraugh because it was too dangerous. Got quarantine signs. I had to make this tall enough for semi trucks to drive under because I didn't want people to have to break the bridge just to get in and out. And yeah, so we walk into the checkpoint. It's got a pretty decent zombie population. Also made sure that military zombies actually spawn here. Double layer sandbags just to keep cars from running over the soldiers. So right here they'd get sorted. If they thought they were infected, they had to go this way. If they thought they were clear, they just go straight ahead and out the gate to West Point. And if they got picked as being infected or just sickly looking, they were told to park over here. And they were told to go inside here. You have 2 intake tents depending on the condition of it. If you could walk in, you'd go over here. If you couldn't, you'd wheel you in over here. Medical supplies, little examining rooms. Main mess hall in the middle. And then just little tents. White was you're good enough to walk around. Orange is you're probably strapped to the bed. And in the back of the quarantine area, there's a surprise that shows you what they were doing with everyone who didn't make it out of quarantine. Got a guard tower over here watching the West Point side. That's supposed to be a police spawn, but it keeps spawning random cars. I have seen it spawn police vehicles, but I don't want to talk about that. Man, this game's silly when it comes to spawning things you actually want it to. So this side was for medic, for soldiers. If you got hurt or injured, you'd end up over here instead of being stuck in the main quarantine area with all the riffraff civilians. And then you've got the main checkpoint camp, lots of different barracks tents. It's got a mess hall tent, so on and so forth. And then this fence takes you down to the National Guard depot. So this wasn't supposed to be a military base, it's more of like a place the National Guard or military would be taking supplies to redistribute to military bases. And yeah. So that's why it doesn't have guard towers in every corner, and it's not super crazy fortified. It does have 2 helicopter spots. If another working helicopter mod ever gets added, I will try to make them spawn there, but no promises. So the first big warehouse we have a car shop for all the National Guard's needs. Takes 4 vehicles at a time. The next main warehouse, just in case, let's see. Just a bunch of crates, bunch of goodies, fresh offloaded from the train. Speaking of train, this is the train depot. Light switch is way on the other side. I came in the wrong way. Let's just run to the dark really quick. I'm sure I'll make it. Should have put 2 light switches in here. Anyway, train. Here's the military train. As you can see, it got stuck because they used the cars up ahead to block the road. Did my best with the tiles I had to make a little train here. Not great, but not very good at making tiles yet. Got some supplies in these. Got 3 or 4 more cars right here with more supplies. We've got offices in here and so on and so forth. Right here you'll notice a garage. And if you open it, or if there it is open, you will see a ramp. And the ramp leads down to where they were storing all of the munitions. This way, if they had to unload, and maybe Russia or whoever was fighting them in the war before this started was taking aerial shots, they wouldn't know what kind of supplies they had. Yeah. So we've got different supplies behind the garage doors. Sometimes it's medical, sometimes it's weapons. I think I talked about this in the Serenity Bunker. I can't control how many zombies spawn inside of underground bunkers. It's hard coded, and for whatever reason, it seems to be set really high. Like, this is silly. More supplies. Anyway, keep going down. This will take you up to the warehouse with the car works inside of it. But if you take this garage door, you can continue going down. And now we reach the bunker area. So you've got parking, 4 parking spots. Go on through here, got a little checkpoint. You can tell the military was starting to get overrun on the surface, retreated to the bunker. Tried their best to hold it, but just like everything else in this game, they all died. Got a little security area right here, so you can see who's coming in and out of the bunker, and then up here, you got a little viewing area for the garage. So you can see if anyone's pulling in or out. Little bathroom in the corner. Then you go down a few stairs. A few more stairs, and now you're in the main bunker area. It is basically just one long hallway. This will take you up to the bunker on the surface. So if you don't want to drive in, you can walk in through here. So there's 4 ways into this bunker. And so far I've only seen 3. The 4th one's on the far side of the bunker. We'll get there in a minute. Turn this light on. So yeah, we've got engineering right here. So if you have that mod that lets you use generators for power, you can power it, and you got water. More storage. And then the hallway's kind of blocked off. The military was trying to keep the zombies from taking it over, but it's too overwhelming for them and they failed. Moving back here, got bathrooms. That's a bathroom too. Oh, lights on for once. So down here we have what would have been like their last little meeting room. You know, watching all the news channels, trying to figure out what was going on as the zombies are breaking down the bunker doors. Security office. And their little armory. Even though upstairs is full of guns, I know it sounds weird, but those guns up there in the garages were meant for shipping. These ones are actually meant for them, so that's kind of how I was thinking about it when I made it. Food supplies. I believe this is another barracks. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3 barracks, and then the kitchen. Mess hall. And then the rec room. Very basic. And it's meant for the military. They're not supposed to be having too much downtime. We got the storage area for medical. And then the actual medical office in here. Keep going this way, you'll notice this looks just like what we saw on the other side, and that's because we're about to go back up to the surface. Changing room. Up. Up. Go through the airlock. Another security office, just like on the other side. Showers to keep everybody from being contaminated. And then we'll go up again. And now you're probably wondering, haven't we already gone up to the surface? And you'd be right. I didn't expect it to visually glitch out like that. That was kind of ruined. Anyway, so this staircase takes you straight up to the central command of the building we passed when we came in here. So that way, if everyone was up here in the tower and they had to escape into the bunker, they wouldn't have to go and figure out how to get there through the entire maze we just went through. They just go right down the stairs, and they'd be there. Something's up here. Yeah, a little central command up here. Oops, I missed it. Little watch room, lots of radios. Gives you a really good view of everything happening. So they were basically able to stay up here and watch the base fall until the last minute. And then just quickly ran down the stairs and just went into the bunker and sealed themselves off and hoped for the best. But as we can see, the best definitely didn't happen. Got lots of offices in here, got a few barracks on the side. Jesus Christ. Gee, ooh, yeah. This is all because the 4 buildings are linked together. So it sees it as one giant building. So the spawn rate, yeah, it matches that. There is a normal basement for this building as well. It's got a little laundry area. Some supplies. Food supplies and such. And that is it. If you like this map, make sure you check out my other ones. I've got quite a few. And I'm making more. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I thought the garage door was finished. Okay. No rush update. Garage door's fine. Yeah. If you like this map, check out my Steam page. I've got plenty of others. I plan on making more. If you have any ideas, feel free to post them here, there, anywhere. And stay safe. I hope you guys make it out here and enjoy the map.